What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. And shout out to everybody on that boxing grind. Shout out to the Lions Den boxing community, LDBC, if you didn't know. Shout out to everybody on the regular YTBC grind. We working. And we back. And there's been a lot of different interviews that Keith Thurman did yesterday. And it got a lot of people really leaning on the side that he's fearful, scared of Errol Spence. I know a lot of people use the mantra that no fighter is scared, to fight when you go in the ring and put your life on the line on a regular basis. But I think this is the exception, in my opinion, for sure. I believe I think Keith Thurman is fearful of Errol Spence, and I'm a Keith Thurman fan. I'm a Keith Thurman guy. Before Errol stepped up versus Kell Brook, I definitely believe, 99.9% sure, that Keith Thurman would have knocked Errol Spence into the dirt and decapitated him. But Errol Spence has improved, and he's shown a lot of late. And, my opinion has changed. It's just certain things in his attitude and his different demeanor when it comes to Errol Spence. When it was about Floyd Mayweather, Amir Khan, Paul Malignaggi, don't duck me, son. I mean, when it was all about that, it was all good. It was one-time Keith Thurman. That guy ain't coming back. And yesterday, he was trying to look in a silver lining in Lamont Peterson's performance. And he said after Peterson got knocked, he was moving a little bit. And this is Thurman saying. He said he was causing Errol Spence a little bit of trouble. He said his movement really caused Errol Spence trouble. Now, he was just trying to really put emphasis on, Lamont Peterson, a little bit of glimmer of hope, his movement. And if that's the case and you see a flaw in Errol Spence, like Errol said, call Al and make the fight happen. Excuse me, a little bit still under the weather. But, and then again, I spit it like this, though. I think that he tries to keep the Jesse Vargas fight to continue to avoid Errol Spence. And let me clarify what I mean by that. And what I mean by that is people like, oh, the Jesse Vargas fight, that's a tough fight. It ain't no tune-up fight. After the Jesse Vargas fight, we know, most sanctioning bodies make exceptions for your mandatory if you enter a unification bout. And he knew that was going to be the question after he beat Jesse Vargas, especially if he was able to stab, jab, and groove on Jesse Vargas and look good versus Jesse Vargas. People was going to be in high demand for that fight, for Spence fight. And he knew that. And I think that's why he tries the idea of Jesse Vargas. He going to take a true tune-up fight. And then I believe in between there, I think Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, if Danny beats Brandon Rios or Rios beats Garcia by some miracle, is going to fight Sean Porter in the summer. And I think the winner will get Keith Thurman towards the end of 2018, December, November type thing. And I think that's what's trending because a lot of people don't know the WBC said on Instagram, and I'm not sure if the Porters are aware of it, that Garcia Rios is going to fight Sean Porter, the winner of that. And I think that's Keith Thurman playing. He only wants to fight 2 times a year. He was telling in Camp Life with the Boxing Voice, shout out to Ness and them, saying that he wants to fight 3 times a year, but I don't think that's going to happen. And I think that's the real reason why he trashed the Jesse Vargas fight, in my opinion. I think people was going, after he looked Jesse Vargas, people were saying it's not a tune-up fight, that's a real fight. After that, that'll be, his get-right fight, and he can come back and fight Errol Spence. And that's real talk. I think that's why he really got rid of the Jesse Vargas fight. It wasn't the fact that Jesse Vargas, was the big threat to him. I mean, he feels that he's the better pedigree of fighter. He should beat Jesse Vargas. And then I want to kill the notion of people saying, oh, Keith Thurman needs to be in a rhythm. When he fought Danny Garcia, it was almost a full calendar year since he had fought Sean Porter. He fought once in 16 and once in 17. So he's accustomed to coming into the ring lethargic and cold and not in rhythm. He's in the gym sparring. He should be ready. He's done it twice. He's fought once in 16, once in 17. With an injured arm versus Danny Garcia. He fought with an injured arm. So if you're telling me you're 100% healthy, you've been sparring in the gym, you've been hitting the bag, and your arm feels kind of good, I mean, what's the excuse? You fought with an injured arm in 17. It was a year from 16 to 17 since you fought Danny Garcia. So if he really wanted free smoke with Errol Spence, he'll make the fight happen now. He would. But let's say, tune-up. Cool. We were cool with a tune-up. Jesse Vargas was going to be a tune-up. He started hearing inklings of the fact that people were saying Jesse Vargas was a tough fight. After that, they was going to want to see him fight Errol Spence because that was more than a tune-up. He should be ready by then. And it seems like him and Sean Porter and they camps have an acceptable agreement that they're happy with ducking Errol Spence together. And I heard Memphis out of the Mayweather gym saying that fighters were changing their number, hoping that Al Haymon won't call him to fight Errol Spence. So, you know, and if that's the case, I mean, do you expect anything else? You know, when an advisor and manager and Al Haymon is paying guys top dollar to fight, well, more than top dollar, what the market is indicating to fight, you know, mid-level fights, and a couple what? I said $1 million extra, hypothetically, to fight Errol Spence. A lot of guys don't want that $1 million extra to keep it trill. They're going to want to continue to make what they're making versus easy fights. And Al Haymon should never have built the mantra of PBC with just, you know, giving you fights in the beginning. He should have made these guys fight tough fights all the way along. And I believe his PBC would have grew a lot better than what it did now. But I think absolutely Keith Thurman is fearful of Errol Spence, you know. But does that mean he's going to lay down and roll over like Michael Spinks did with Mike Tyson? I don't think so. I think he's going to try his best. He might come out like Tommy Hearns versus Hagler. And you never know. He might score a knockout. He might beat Errol Spence. He might shut the haters up. But this is a few steps above what people saying about Danny Garcia. Remember when Matisse knocked out Peterson and Garcia had that face on his look and people were saying he was scared. They was making the Forrest Gump meme with Matisse chasing him in a truck and all that. But I think you can see it was no real change in Danny Garcia's demeanor, in my opinion. It was a lot of change in Keith Thurman's demeanor. He was, you know, in the arena, you know, hallway by the concession stand calling out Amir Khan saying, "You a bum, you come take this." He was at, "Don't duck me, son," at part 9. He was calling Mayweather out and all this type of stuff and calling whoever else out. And now that guy's gone. You know, it's truly gone. And I do. And all the stuff all the facts that I gave you guys, I mean, I believe those was fact. Only thing that probably wasn't a fact was him trashing the Jesse Vargas fight. But, you know, even though it's an opinion, I feel he's strong on that opinion. I think he trashed the Jesse Vargas fight to avoid the Errol Spence fight talks. You know, and you know, a lot of people got mad when I said that he should, you know, if he didn't fight by June, he should vacate those belts. And it is what it is. He got hide behind mandatories. I mean, like I said, I'm on the side of, you know, this fight ain't gonna happen no time soon. Errol Spence is gonna have to just keep doing what he's doing. And it's sad that Keith Thurman is the guy with 2 belts and he's acting like that. But you know, it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think. Links in the description. You want to join the Facebook gang? We gone.